When things don't sound the way they should, it can ruin the experience of playing. Don't
Oh
worry,
no.
Cuthbert. The Dreamiverse contains heaps of ready-made sounds for us to use. First, let's switch over to play mode and see how it all sounds at the moment. Quiet, isn't it? Doesn't feel quite right. In fact, it's creeping me out. So let's head back into edit mode. Switch over to sound mode so we can start adding some sounds. Find the modes menu. It's inside the assembly menu. As you can see, there are lots of different modes. Each has its own set of tools for doing different things. We're currently in assembly mode. If you select the speaker symbol icon with X, we'll switch to sound mode. That's better. In the next step, we'll start adding sounds to the scene. Okay, the first thing we need to do is to start adding some background sounds. See the button with the magnifying glass in the sound menu? That's the search menu. Select it now to view the different types of sounds you can add. Now select the speaker button to search for sound effects. This is the Dreamiverse, where you can find all the wonderful stuff other dreamers have made. I've already set aside a collection of sound effects for you in here. That's what this collection is. It's bursting with different sound effects for you to play with. Select it with X to open it. I've arranged the sound effects into groups for you. To get a proper overview, use the right stick to zoom in and out of the collection. This group of sound effects are background sounds. You can hear a preview of each sound by hovering over them with your imp. Find something that fits the dreamy atmosphere of the scene. I rather like Dream Space. When you've found a sound you like, select it with X. The sound you selected now appears as a gadget on your imp. You can stamp it into your scene with R2, any place you like. It doesn't matter where you put it because background sounds can be heard everywhere in a scene. Now let's start time with R3 and see how it all sounds. Ah, that's better. Notice how much more alive the scene feels with just that one sound. Imagine how it will feel with even more sound effects. But there's no need to imagine it. You can start adding more now to create a layered and unique ambience. If you want to replace a sound effect, just stamp a different one over it. When you've got things sounding just how you want them, rewind time with L3 and move on to the next step. Background sounds really help to create an immersive atmosphere. But to add sound to a specific object in the scene, you need to use what we call a spot sound. Let's try it out on the fire between platforms. I'm sure we can find some fire sound effects in the collection. Let's take a look. Select Search Sound Effects from the sound menu. As we open the tutorial collection in the last step, it's still open when we come back to the Dreamiverse. Isn't that handy? Ah, just what we need. Some fire sound effects. Have a listen to some of the fire sounds and pick one you like. Once you've selected it, your imp will be equipped with a spot sound effect. See those rings coming off the gadget? That's the sound's fade zone. The rings show you how the sound fades away as you move further from the source. Let's stamp that sound between the first two platforms. Put it above the fire and see what that sounds like. If you want to see the sound's fade zone, select the gadget with X. Click R3 to listen to the sound effect. You'll notice the sound gets louder the closer you get to it. Aha! You can almost feel that fire. Toasty. As you move away, out of the fade zone, it gets quieter, until eventually you can't hear it at all. You can press the circle button now to deselect the sound effect. Then click L3 to rewind the scene. If you're happy with your spot sound, move on to the next step. Things haven't been that tricky for Connie so far, but the next gap looks a bit too big, even with her mighty jumping skills. Things haven't been that tricky for Connie. In the scene. To see the sound's fade zone of the sound can all better button now.
What?
Sound menu. I've sound affected. It's better. No. In the scene. It's still pick one you like. Once you've selected it, your imp will be equipped with a spot sound effect. The rings show you how the sound fades away as you move further from the source. Let's stamp that sound between the first two platforms for the sound of can all better button. Things haven't been that tricky for Connie so far, but the next gap looks a bit too big, even with her mighty jumping skills. Let's fly over to that floating platform using the left and right sticks and get a closer look at it. Looks like there's a trigger zone attached to it. Why don't we switch over to play mode and see what it does? Well, will you look at that? It lights up the platform when Connie steps on it.
Whoa!
Lovely. You know what would make it even better though? If it made a sound as well. So let's switch back to edit mode and make that happen. I've got a feeling you can find something in the tutorial collection to use here. Go to the assembly menu and go back into sound mode. Now go to search and select search sound effects. Over here are some energy sound effects. Have a listen to a few. Pick a sound effect for your light up platform. I quite like the sound of Dream Terminal. See which one you like and select it with X. Now it's time to stamp it in the scene somewhere near the platform. In the next step, I'll show you how to trigger the sound effect.
Okay.
As we've already seen, background and spot sounds will play constantly when placed in the scene like this. But for the platform, we want the sound to be triggered by Connie. And for that to happen, we need to connect the sound effect to the same trigger zone that activates the glow. Move in closer to the platform using the left and right sticks. Take a good look at the trigger zone gadget. Do you see the output port that says detected when you hover over it?
Yes.
That means it will trigger when it detects a possessed puppet like Connie.
I think I've already got it.
So all we need to do to make the sound effect activate when Connie's on the platform is connect the output to the sound effect. Let's do that now. When you select the detected port with R2 or X, you'll see your imp becomes tethered to the port by a wire. power port has appeared on the bottom of the sound effect gadget. When you're ready, switch back to edit mode and start the next step.
Might as well try and hear it. Oh, you can actually hear it. Nice. I'm just gonna follow the tutorial.
Oh, I just realized something. We got so caught up with these sound effects, we forgot to add another platform for Connie.
Oh no.
She must be getting impatient, so let's sort that out for her. The easiest thing to do would be to clone the platform. Remember how to do that? Just hover over it, hold L1, and press and hold R2. Once the clone has been created, let go of L1, move it to the right spot, then release R2 to place it down. When you clone an object, any gadgets attached to it will come along for the ride. So all you need to do now is to wire the trigger zone on the second platform to the sound effect. Or even better, grab a new sound effect from the collection, just for variety.
Good point.
It's up to you. Dream Shapers should always go with their instincts. Whatever you choose to do, move on to the next step when you're ready.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna do battery throb. Perfect.
All right, there's just one more gap for Connie to cross before she reaches the door. That pink cylinder would make a great stepping stone for her, but it's all the way down in the water. If you take a closer look at it, you'll see there's a trigger zone and a movement sensor on it. They're not connected to anything right now. There's also a keyframe on the platform. I wonder what that does. Try selecting it with X to find out. Just as I thought. It raises the cylinder, so Connie can use it to find out.
What?
Just as I thought. Find out. You'll see there's a trigger zone and a movement sensor on it. They're not connected to anything right now. There's also a keyframe on the platform. I wonder what that does. Try selecting it with X to find out.
Ah.
Just as I thought. It raises the cylinder, so Connie can use it to cross over. Press the circle button to deselect the keyframe. Looks like all we need to do is connect the cylinder's trigger zone to the keyframe, so it moves up when she gets close. And while we're doing that, why not add a sound effect to it as well?
Okay.
Let's jump back into the sound effects collection and see if there's anything appropriate in there. Down here, we've got some mechanical sound effect loops. These are the perfect sound effects for any sort of machinery in a scene. We want something that would go well with a raising platform. I think I'll go for the heavy metal ratchet loop. That sounds good, right?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, now select the sound effect of your choice and stamp it near the pink cylinder with R2 or X. In the next step, I'll show you how to connect all of the gadgets.
Okay.
Now we just need to do a little bit of wiring to get everything working. Remember, the trigger zone will activate when it detects Connie, triggering the keyframe to raise the platform.
Yeah.
Grab the detected output from the trigger zone with R2 or X.
Raga.
Then stretch the wire to the keyframe gadget and connect it to its power port with R2 or X.
Ah, but I ain't done that.
Now let's get the sound effect working. This will be triggered by the movement sensor. The movement sensor detects when the object it's attached to is moving. So when the platform starts rising, the movement sensor will send a signal from its output port. That's the output port on the right side of the movement sensor gadget. It's called velocity overall. Press R2 or X over the port to create a wire. You'll need to connect the other end of the wire to the sound effects power port.
Okay.
Once that's done, switch over to play mode to test everything out.
Sure. Hey!
So much better. That sound effect really makes a big difference. There's even more you can do to bring this scene to life. See if you can add some sound to the water between the platforms.
Shit.
I think there might be some water sounds in the tutorial collection. Experiment with the different effects as much as you like and see what you can come up with. When you're done, just take Connie through the door in play mode to finish this tutorial.
Right, maybe like this type of thing. What did you do?
See if you can add some sound to the water between the platforms. I think there might be some water sounds in the tutorial collection. Experiment with the different effects as much as you like and see what you can come up with. When you're done, just take Connie through the door in play mode to finish this tutorial.
You can kind of hear it. I did it. Oh, you're welcome. Get out of here. Lovely. Just some more audio type thing. A raging music. 1 second. I need to turn it. Bum, 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 bum. Ah. Alright, let's play some music.
This tutorial is all about making music.
I'm gonna be so bad at it.
Music can make your creations come alive, adding emotion and atmosphere. In Dreams, you can compose whole tracks from scratch and even make your own instruments.
Wow!
But you don't need to be a maestro to start making your own music. I'll show you how to create an arrangement using ready-made music clips. So let's begin. To start making music, we need to switch over to sound mode. Right now, you're in assembly mode. If you're ever unsure of what mode you're in, just hover over.
You get special gifts all to yourself.
Oh God, what now?
Relax, everything is going to be fine. But first, let me introduce you to these 7 Pomnies. Oh my.
What? Time for some good old sunshine. I feel like a leaf. I need a drink. Hey guys, I'm just normal Pomni. Again!
New and so charming, 5 common, 1 rare, and an extra one that is super, rare. Random they come, 7 Pomni to collect, but 6, you see, as you inspect. Or, shh, keep your voice down, please speak calmly, for we don't talk about that rare Pomni.
Iconic catchphrase. Are you going to be rhyming for this whole thing?
Yeah. Now relax and sit back. Patience is key. And let's see what's behind curtain number 3. Yeah.
Why is he so heavy?
Tabarnak! We can't have another death at the resort. Somebody do something. Call a doctor. Or, yeah, just do that, I guess. Whatever.
Who are those guys?
Oh, those are just resort guests. Just ignore them, okay?
This resort's just incredible. I've never been so relaxed in my whole life. Yeah, honestly, I gotta give it to Kane. He's really outdone himself with this.
Hey! Will you shut the freak up? Uh-oh, it's prize number 2 time, and what could it be? Why, it's a bunny squishy kinger. Ha ha ha! Hee hee hee! Hey guys.
Why have all of these prizes just been strange, deformed versions of us? It's a bit uncomfortable.
Oh, well. Would this make things better?
Why do you keep doing this? What's with all the negativity? Those prizes are incredible.
God, I wish that was me.
Just shut the frig up! You no-talent, mediocre piece of for the
It's time for my tops and flops.
Need some time to relax? Well,
Guys,
oh, those are...
witness! What's with all the negativity? Those prizes are incredible.
God, I wish that was me.
Just shut the frig up! You no-talent, mediocre piece of t-shirt that'll be perfect for you.
Wait, we've done t-shirts before.
For the first time ever, again! Turn your room into a museum where anything goes. With these amazing prints that will curl your toes.
Wow, this art looks so nice and pretty, made from artists with such incredible talent and skill.
Shut up! What? Are you kidding me? I'm in a meeting! Shut up!
Boy, I could definitely use one of those shirts right about now. Too bad we were excluded from...
Actually, wait a minute. That gives me an idea. Get in there, you freaks! You two! Want to start your tropical getaway today? Then travel on over to digitalcircus.store. And now, until the 27th of December, you can save up to 30% off on merch items store-wide. Wowzers! Oh no, it's a 5-0. They know about the illegal strip show. No, be sure to remember, this sale is only on until the 27th of December. So, honest opinions, guys. What'd you think?
Ah, bueno, sí, estuvo ocupado, no tengo drama. Hubiera sido bonito que... Ay, es que no sé.
Where's the continental breakfast?
Sí, tal cual, o sea, eso. Al resort que fui yo me dieron uno de esos. Aparte, lo caro que está todo. No sé, como que mínimo un desayuno estaría bien. ¿Qué sé yo?
Right, me like you.
Ajá, sí, justo te...
Right. Sorry.
Over the icon in the top left corner to see your current mode and tool. Go to the assembly menu and open the modes menu with X. The modes menu is where you access all the different creation modes. Each mode has its own set of tools and options.
Wow.
The button for sound mode has a speaker symbol on it.
Yep. Oh.
Select it with X. Now you have a new menu at the top of the screen. This is the sound
I
menu.
know!
It contains everything you need
You
to
said
make
it
your
before!
own music. In the scene, you'll see a timeline gadget. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit it.
Okay. Oh,
Now you
shit.
have...
No.
Music in Dreams is arranged in timelines. This timeline contains a version of the music you heard at the start of this tutorial. To see what's inside it, we need to open its canvas. Hover your imp over the timeline, hold L1 and press X to open it. It's just like scoping into a group. This is the timeline canvas. The canvas exists within scene space, so if you pull down on the left stick, you'll back away from it. Hold the L1 button and use the left stick to move up and down the timeline. This is the best way to navigate around timelines, especially when they're big. This piece of music is called Connie's theme. To listen to it, just start time by clicking R3. See how the piece is composed of many music clips. The clips power on and off as the playhead passes over them. Click R3 again to pause time. Each music clip is a collection of notes made by an instrument. You can grab them and move them around with your imp. If you want to delete a music clip, hover over it and press the triangle button. Clips can also be cloned by holding L1 when you grab them. You can extend the timeline by hovering over one of its edges and holding X. The edge glows and an arrow icon appears. You can also extend the bottom if you need space for more clips. Once you've finished listening to the piece, click L3 to rewind time. You can find all sorts of different music by searching the Dreamiverse. To add music to one of your scenes, you could simply stamp a ready-made timeline, like this one. But in this tutorial, you'll learn how to assemble your own track from ready-made music clips.
Okay.
Move on to the next step, and we'll get...
Oh, you got it.
So, let's start making music.
Oh.
It's actually a lot easier than you might think.
Oh!
close the timeline by selecting the cross button in the top right corner.
Oh. Okay.
Or hover over it, hold L1 and press circle to close it. Now delete the timeline by hovering over it with your imp and pressing triangle. Let's add a new music timeline to the scene. Press square to open the sound menu.
Is it this?
Select the music timeline button in the menu, then stamp one in the scene with R2 or X.
Sick.
Press circle to unequip the timeline gadget from your imp. Open up the timeline canvas with L1 and X. This timeline is empty, ready to be filled with music. The columns on the timeline represent musical bars. This timeline is 8 bars long. We'll need more space than that, so hover over the right edge and grab it with X. Extend the timeline to 16 bars.
16?
Now, let's add a music clip to the timeline. Press
Okay.
square to open the sound menu.
Yeah. I'm guessing this.
Find the search button and select it with X. Its icon is the magnifying glass.
Stop it.
When you search in sound mode, there are 4 options for finding different sounds.
Oh.
Select search music clips with
Stop it.
X. This is the Dreamiverse. Here you can find music made by other dream shapers. Well, usually you can, but for this tutorial, I've made a collection of elements for you to use. That's what this cluster is.
Damn.
Select it with X to open it. It contains a selection of music clips, which you can use to build your own arrangements. Use the right stick to zoom in and out, and the left stick to move around. I've grouped the clips into different categories. Let's start with a basic melody. That's this group of clips. Hover over the clips to hear a preview of how they sound. Find one that you like, then select it with X to equip it to your imp. I'm using the clip Nostalgia Bells.
What a weird.
Your imp will now be holding a gadget containing your selected clip. If you hover over the timeline, the gadget should snap to the canvas and reveal the whole clip.
Ah!
Place the clip at the start of the timeline and stamp it with R2 or X. Clips on a timeline will snap to the bars and to other clips. This will help you line them up. Click R3 to listen to the timeline. In the next step, we'll build up the track with some more clips. Click L3 to rewind time. Let's build on the melody by adding some chords.
Nice.
Go to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips again. Over here are some chord clips. Hover over the clips to preview them, then select one with X. I'm going with Suspended Pad, but you can make your own choice. Stamp your clip onto a new row of the timeline and snap it to the start. Click R3 to listen and notice how the clips play together in time. Click L3 to rewind. Now let's add some drums. Go back to the sound menu and select Search Music Clips. Find the drum clips in the collection. A drum beat can really change the feel of a track. I love these samba practice drums. Pick a drum clip you like, then stamp it onto the timeline under the melody and chords. Now click R3 to listen to how it sounds. All the clips in the collection are in the same time and key, so you can mix and match them easily. Click L3 to rewind. In the next step, I'll show you how to edit the length of your clips and how to add fades.
That is the best one, I know. Oh, that's fine.
When you hover over a clip on the timeline, you'll see dotted lines light up at the start and at the end of the clip. Move closer to the timeline so you can see them properly.
Oh, yeah.
These are trim handles. We can use them to change the length of a clip. Hover over the handle on the end of the drum clip, then hold R2 to grab it. These clips are loops, so you can extend the clip beyond its original length. All the clips in the collection can be extended in this way. Trim handles are really useful for arranging and remixing. They let you use just a section of a clip without having to edit the music notes inside. On top of the trim handle, you'll see a little colored gizmo. Move in closer to see it properly. This is a fade handle. You can use it to fade the volume of a clip in or out. It works just like the trim handle. Grab the gizmo with R2 and move your imp left or right to create a fade. Try adding a fade out on the chord clip so it drops off gradually. Drag it out further for a longer fade. Now click R3 to run time. Doesn't that sound cool? You may have noticed that the music stops as soon as the playhead reaches the end of the timeline. In the next step, I'll show you how to make your timeline loop. Now click L3 to rewind. To make the track play constantly in the scene, we need to set the timeline to loop. We can do this in the Timeline's Tweak menu. Hover over a blank area of the timeline, hold L1 and press square to open its Tweak menu. In here, we can change the timeline settings. Find the playback mode section. There are 3 options. Once means the timeline will play once all the way through when it's powered on. Sustain means the timeline will pause when it's powered off, then resume once it's powered on. Loop means the timeline will play repeatedly while it's powered on. Hover over the loop icon and press X to change the playback mode. You can also change the playback speed in the Tweak menu. Hover over the playback speed slider and hold X to grab it. Now move your imp to the left or right to adjust the value. Click R3 to hear your adjustments live. You can also adjust the slider by hovering over it and pressing the up or down directional buttons. See how it sounds when it's slowed down or sped up a little. To close the Tweak menu, hover over it, hold L1 and press circle. You can also tweak music clips to make them loop. Just hover over them, hold L1 and press square to open their tweak menus. You can also change their volume and tempo. Be careful changing the tempo, as your clips could go out of time with the others. We've made a cool piece of music. but you can carry on adding more clips if you want to. Maybe you heard something in a tutorial collection that would sound awesome in your arrangement. Try trimming and looping tracks. See what you can come up with. If you need extra space, you can extend the timeline by grabbing the edges with X. All the clips we've used in this tutorial come from the Media Molecule Music Collection. The collection contains lots of music clips you can use, as well as some complete tracks. Look for it in the Dreamiverse next time you're making music in sound mode. Once you've finished, switch over to play mode and listen to your track in the scene. To end the tutorial, just press Options and select the Exit Creation button. Making music in sound mode. Once you've finished, switch over to play mode and listen to your track in the scene. To end the tutorial, just press Options and select the Exit Creation button.
Nice. That was amazing. Performance. Master it. Complete free masterclasses. There's masterclasses? Oh. Sure.
Hi, I'm Mark, Creative Director of Media Molecule, and I'm going to present a simple masterclass that will hopefully help you use some of what you've learned so far and turn that into an entire game. I'm going to be focusing on a remix of the Dreamiverse Dash game. That means take a copy of something, mess around with it, which is always a really good way to learn. I will be reiterating some of the basics that you may have already learnt, but basics make for strong foundations, and strong foundations make for strong structures.
I'm dead.
Yes. So, first of all, try playing the game, get familiar with it, and when you get past the finish line, we'll dive in and start tinkering.
Alright, dude. I didn't know they killed you. Whoa. This is real fun. Whoa. Sick. Real nice.
Okay, let's start by making sure we feel comfortable navigating the space. So here's a quick reminder of how we do this. If you feel you're already a master at camera controls, then you can skip this step. Use the left stick to move forwards, backwards, left or right. Instead of forward and back, forwards, instead of forward, much longer. Let's remind ourselves of some quicker ways of moving around. If I position my imp tip over a place I want to go, I can hold down L1 and tap R1. This will zip us there in an instant.
Whoa. I didn't know that could even...
Finally, another useful method is to position your imp tip over a place you want to go to, just like before, except this time hold R1, which will lock your imp onto whatever you are hovering over. You can now use the left stick to zoom in and out and the right stick to orbit around the point you grabbed. Using this method, you can also use the motion sensor in your controller by physically moving the whole thing to orbit around the point you grabbed. This is a very nice method once you get used to it. Have a go. It's worth spending time with these techniques until you feel comfortable moving around. When you feel you're getting the hang of it, click the big arrow and we'll do the next step.
Sounds like the original guy, but he grew up.
Okay, you should be confident about moving around with camera controls now. So let's start changing the actual scene. Before we do that though, you may have noticed lots of these little bright cubes scattered around. These are gadgets. We don't need to see them for now, so let's hide them. Go to the menu, find the Show Hide button, and make sure electronics are turned off. That'll make things a bit clearer. Okay, let's start changing the track layout. In this step, I'll be talking about deleting, moving, and cloning. If you feel you're already a master of these techniques, then feel free to skip this step. A really easy thing to do is just delete some bits. Position your imp tip over a module. You'll see it highlight to show which thing you're over, and then you can simply press the triangle button to delete it. You'll also find a delete tool in the menu. Remember, use the square button to show or hide the menu. In the Tools menu, you'll find the Delete tool, but I suggest you try to remember the shortcut buttons. It will make for a far more fluid experience, and this is a masterclass after all. Sometimes you'll notice these little white outlines that remain. These were added as an artistic choice using Paint mode after the various track modules were placed. If you want to learn more about painting, then check out the art tutorials. But for now, feel free to just delete them if you wish. It won't affect how the scene plays either way. And remember, you can use the left and right directional buttons to undo or redo your actions.
Don't make it harder for me.
We can also really easily move any of the pieces in the scene. Move is the default tool for the imp in edit mode. You'll know the imp has this tool equipped by the icon on its tip. You should see these 4 arrows. If you see something else, then you have another tool equipped, but you can easily lose it by pressing the circle button to get back to the move tool. So, to move something, position the imp tip over the bit you want to move, then press and hold R2 to grab it. Now you can move it. Note that you can still use the sticks to navigate the scene while holding an object. You can also select a bunch of things using the X button, and then move or delete them all at the same time. Just press X on each bit you want to select, or hold down X and swipe over all the bits you want to select. Press the circle button to unselect everything you've selected. Cloning things in the scene is a quick and easy way to start adding things. To do this, simply hold down L1. Remember, we treat L1 like a shift key on a computer keyboard. Then grab using R2 as before and move it. This will make a copy. To try out any of the changes you make, press the Options button to bring up the Options menu and select the Play Mode icon. Then we can test what we've just done. Press the Options button again and select Edit Mode to go back and make more changes. When coming back into Edit Mode from testing your scene, you can choose to rewind time so that everything is back in its starting state and the character is back in the starting position. So just press this button in the menu or use the L3 button for a shortcut. But you don't have to rewind time when you come back into edit mode. Sometimes it's useful to make modifications as you go along, switch back into play mode and carry on from where you left off. I suggest you have a little practice. Modify the scene a bit, move some things, copy some things, clone some things. And when you feel confident, we'll go on to the next step.
I'll get a bit more challenging. Put some more holes around and all. A little bit of cold. make this a bit harder as well. Make sure it's even possible. Ugh. What? Yeah, for fuck's sake. Ah! Oh! Oh, fuck. Balls deep in my penis hole. Woohoo! Bah! I did not get hit there. Fuck you. Oh! Woohoo!
Hello again.
Hello.
I know some of you out there like to be all neat and tidy, line things up, keep things at right angles, etc. If this is you, then you can use the various guides to make you feel less itchy. Grid Snap is most useful for this.
Itchy.
Look in the menu under Guides. Turn on Grid Snap with X, and then you can make the grid coarser or finer. Now, when you move an object, you'll see that it snaps to a grid.
Ah. Nice.
Turning on Obey Auto Guides will also help with moving and placing stuff. It literally means behave as you do in the home space. Depending on which item you select, it will try to make it easier to place for you. This behavior is determined by the creator of each individual item, with a gadget we'll discuss elsewhere. In most cases, it'll make the object align to the surface of other objects. Go ahead, have a practice at using the guides, then when you're ready, we'll move on to the next step.
Very nice.
So, let's add some new objects to the scene without using the clone tool. If you can't see your menu, remember to press the square button to make it appear. For some new objects, we'll need to go and search the Dreamiverse. Do that by clicking this button on the assembly menu. You can go looking for whatever you want, but for the sake of this tutorial, we'll stick to the Dreamiverse collection. So make sure you're in there. Go in and choose a bounce pad with X. You can now stamp some objects into the scene using either X or R2, whichever you prefer. Let's turn on Obey Auto Guides, so it's easier to put these things on the floor. Go to the menu, select Guides, then Obey Auto Guides. Let's get another object, a balloon. Now, make sure all the guides are off and stamp a balloon in the air. Before I stamp it though, note that I can rotate it using the touchpad. Just slide your finger on the touchpad in different directions to rotate it. While we're on the subject of rotating, let me show some other ways to do this. Try grabbing something by holding R2, then use the touchpad to rotate it, just like we did before we stamped the balloon. Another way is to grab and hold with L2 instead of R2. You can now rotate the object using the motion sensor by physically rotating your controller. Note that it rotates around the point you grabbed with the imp tip. And finally, using the L2 grab method, you can also use the left and right sticks to rotate. If you rotate using the left and right sticks like this, the gyro method, by which I mean using the motion sensor, will be disabled until you re-grab. So go ahead, try putting some new elements into the scene. Once you're comfortable with this, you know all you need to know to go off and put some new scenes together. Go to Dream Shaping, start a new game scene, and use other people's objects and characters you find in the Dreamiverse.
What?
This will get you a long way.
Don't know why
If you feel like learning some more though, stick around and hit next when ready.
Don't know what the balloon will be.
So, by now you know how to build a scene from scratch. But let's explore a really quick and easy way to add some movement and bring your scenes to life. Let's animate a part of the track using Dream's very own special version of motion capture. Make sure time is paused and that you have rewound the scene. First off, find something you feel could do with a bit of movement in it. Then grab it with R2 and practice the movement you'd like it to do. Remember, you can use the left directional button to undo if you accidentally leave it in an odd place. Don't be too precious right now. We'll learn how to be more precise later on. Let's just get something moving to learn the principle. Okay, when you feel you've got a good idea of what movement you're going to do, open the menu with the square button, find the Animate button, and grab yourself an action recorder. You'll now have an action recorder gadget on the end of your imp. You may notice that all other gadgets in the scene have appeared, if you'd previously hidden them. We want to see gadgets now, so this is all fine. Stamp it into the scene with the X button. You can move this later if you like, just put it out of the way for now, in the corner for example. This object will capture and store the performance you are about to make. Once you've placed it, it will be armed and ready to start recording. But don't panic. It isn't actually recording yet. Take your time, breathe. Only when you grab the item you want to move will the recording start. So let's do it. Remember, it will only record while you are actually grabbing something, unless you have time running already. So you can let go, have a cough or a sneeze for example, then re-grab and carry on adding more movement if you like. If you feel that you want to start again, just hit the retake button. You'll have a fresh recording attempt. Congratulations! You just officially became an animator. Start time using this button or use the R3 shortcut, and hey presto, movement. By default, things animated with this technique will loop forever. If you want to learn more about animating, then check out the animation tutorials. Now, not only do you know how to collage a scene together, you can animate it too. So there's really nothing to stop you making some great platforming style games now. Go on, have a go. Press next to learn about some more exciting stuff. Hello again. Let's get a bit deeper now. Assuming you haven't gone triangle button mad and deleted everything in the scene, there will be some objects in there that you can modify in ways other than just deleting them or moving them. Let's find one of these bounce pads, for example. Let's turn on electronics, as we want to look at those now. If they aren't already visible, then go to the Show Hide on the menu and make sure electronics are turned on. Notice, if you hover over the object you animated, you will see the path that it follows. And the gadget the animation is in will throb. You can delete the gadget with the triangle button if you want, or leave it. It's up to you. Position your imp's tip over the object and select it with X. You'll then see these contextual buttons appear. This bounce pad isn't actually a single object. It's a few objects that have been grouped together. But we can go into this group to mess around with the individual members of it, much like going into a folder on a computer. Press this button to scope into the group. You'll notice everything else go grey and blurred, except the things in the group. Yes, some of these things are still colourful. They're a special case, which we'll ignore for now. Pressing the Hide Everything Else button will make it super clear what is in this group, as it will hide everything else. We are now scoped into this bounce pad, and you'll notice that a gadget has appeared, which was invisible before. Gadgets will hide themselves unless you are in the same scope as them.
I'm
There
hiding.
are exceptions to this, but we don't need to concern ourselves with those right now.
Okay.
So, you can go back or leave this scope by pressing this button in the corner. You can also use a shortcut to scope in and out. Hover over the object, hold L1 and tap X. This will take us in. Holding L1 and tapping circle button will take us out. In, out, in, out. Shake it all about. So, make sure you are in the bounce pad scope. You should see this gadget, a microchip. You can recognize a microchip by this little symbol. We can look inside the guts of a microchip by either selecting it with X and using the Open Microchip button, or by holding L1 and tapping X. This will tunnel us into the microchip and reveal some of its inner workings on its circuit board. It's possible you may be looking at the back of the circuit board when you first open it. If that happens, then simply move your camera to look at it from a better position. Or you can also use the L1 plus R1 trick on the circuit board to quickly zip to a better viewing position. We won't concern ourselves right now with everything on this circuit board. Let's just try changing the value on this slider using X. This will affect how high the bounce pad sends the character. Try ramping it up, and then switch to play mode to try it out. Remember, you've only changed one bounce pad though. You can close a circuit board by pressing this little button in the corner. Remember, this will affect how high the bounce pad sends the character. Try ramping it up, and then switch to play mode to try it out. Remember, you've only changed one bounce pad though, not all of them, so try to remember which one you changed.
Oh, I missed
Come back into edit mode and locate the bounce pad microchip that you left open. You can close a circuit board by pressing this little button in the corner. Or by hovering the imp tip over the board itself and pressing the L1 and circle button shortcut. But feel free to leave it open if you wish. You can happily scope out of the bounce pad, but leave the circuit board open. You won't need to scope in now to change the slider. But once closed, you'll have to scope in again to see the microchip and open it up. Lots of the items in the scene have a circuit board with the slider wheel on. So hunt around the scene, scope in, find them.
Oh my god,
experiment.
I did.
Come back when you feel ready to learn some more.
Woohoo! Woo! Oh. Maybe that's it.
Did you come across any camera pointers or trigger zones in your explorations yet? No? Then let's find one. There should be one right near the start gate. Assuming you haven't deleted them all, they look like this. This is a
Who do
trigger
you think
zone,
I am?
and this is a camera pointer. Notice that when you hover your imp tip over either of these gadgets, a wire will appear. This shows us that they're connected to each other. A trigger zone is a way of saying, when something enters a certain area, do something. In this case, the trigger zone activates the camera pointer. When the cone character is in the trigger zone, a camera pointer will force the camera to look in a defined direction. If you select the trigger zone with the X button, then you'll see the area that it cares about. You might need to zoom out a bit to see it fully. If you position your imp tip over the green zone, you'll see that arrows appear. These show us that we can change the dimensions of the area. Just hold down R2 and drag. Press the circle button to deselect the trigger zone. There is another way to change the parameters of a trigger zone that gives you more control, but I'll save that for another time. We'll keep it simple for now. If you now select the camera pointer, you'll see some arrows appear. These show you the way the gadget wants to make the camera look. If you grab the camera pointer gadget by holding L2 instead of R2, you'll be able to change the defined angle. Use either the sticks or motion sensor. Let's look over here, and we'll see a trigger zone that has multiple wires coming off it. We can trace these wires to see what they are connected to. Handy little tip. If you use the L1 plus R1 trick on a wire, it'll take you to the other end of it. Very handy.
Whoa. That's cool.
We can see that we are connected to this large microchip. We'll take a look in there later. The other two wires are connected to camera pointers. If there's more than one camera pointer connected to a trigger zone, then the camera will blend between the two defined angles, based on how close the character is to each one. It's also worth noting, if you have a camera pointer in a scene that isn't connected to a trigger zone, then it will be on all the time and take away a player's ability to manually control the camera angle. When you feel you've understood trigger zones and camera pointers, why not try adding your own somewhere?
No.
You'll find the bits you need under Gadgets in the menu. Trigger zones live in Sensors and Input. And camera pointers live in Cameras and Lighting. Simply stamp them into the scene and connect them like so. Grab this little port with X or R2 and connect it to the power port on the camera pointer. Have a little play, and when you feel you've got it, we can move on to the next step.
Totally.
Okay, let's start messing around with some other stuff. First of all, if you haven't already found it, find the big microchip labelled Level Logic. You see this little symbol down here? Remember, this tells us that this is indeed a microchip and has some exciting stuff inside to look at. To take a look inside, we can select it and press the Open Microchip button, or hover over it with your imp tip, hold L1 and press X. This will reveal the guts of the microchip. Don't be put off by the word microchip, by the way. It's just like a cupboard. You can put stuff in it, and it helps to keep things neat and tidy. You can close it again by clicking the close icon, or by holding L1 and pressing the circle button, either on the chip itself or on the revealed circuit board. So let's take a look at what this microchip contains. First of all, we have a sun and sky gadget. This will let us change some parameters regarding the sun and sky. So let's do that. But first, remember how I said microchips have this symbol on the corner, like this? Well, we can see the sun and sky gadget, which looks very similar to a microchip, doesn't have the symbol. This isn't like a cupboard. This is more like a cup in a cupboard. Are you keeping up with me? Feel free to go and get a cup of tea. It's pretty simple. There are microchips and gadgets. Microchips have this little symbol, gadgets don't. Why am I going on about this, I hear you say? Well, to get inside a microchip, as I've already said, we can use the L1 and X shortcut. But to see what delights a gadget has to offer, we use a different shortcut. We use L1 and square button, often referred to as tweaking. Or, of course, you can simply select it and use the tweak button on the context menu. Why not use the same button for opening a microchip and a gadget, I hear you say? Good question. I'm going to answer that. Microchips can be both opened up and tweaked. If you use the tweak shortcut on a microchip, L1 and square remember, then you'll get the microchip's tweak menu, not its circuit board. On a microchip's tweak menu, you can change its colour and the icon it displays, amongst other things. You'll care more about this when you start making your own microchips, but for now, we'll just close this. I thought it was worth showing you, as it's inevitable you'll accidentally open a chip's tweak menu when you meant to open its circuit board. But no need to worry, you'll soon get used to it. So, anyway, let's tweak this sun and sky gadget. L1 plus square button. Notice that if I move the camera around, the tweak menu will follow me. This is their default behaviour. If you prefer it not to do that, then simply press this little button here, and it will sit in the world. This tweak menu has 2 pages. First page controls the sun brightness and colour, etc. But let's look on the second page. Select this tab by pressing the X button with the imp tip. By holding down the X button and dragging these sliders, you can change the colour and brightness of the sky. I can grab the whole menu by holding down R2 if I want to move it to see more clearly. Remember, X button to change something on a tweak menu, R2 to grab and move the whole menu. Let's change a few sliders and see what happens. Now, let's take a look at this grade and effects gadget. These apply effects and colours to the whole screen. Have a little muck around, test it out in play mode, and if you're feeling really ambitious, why not try hooking up a trigger zone to a grade or sky gadget and see what happens? Note that if you have more than one grade or sky gadget in a scene, and they are active at the same time, they will average out their settings with the other gadgets of the same type. When you're ready, come back for the final step in this masterclass. So let's finish up by looking in this gadget here, Global Settings. Remember, L1 plus square button to get at its tweak menu. We can use this to set how strong gravity is in the scene, for example. Be sure to tick this button on or it will ignore the setting. As for the rest of the stuff in here, feel free to take a look inside. I won't go into detail, we've covered enough for one tutorial, but just to give you an overview, let's skim over them. This chip handles a firework display at the end of a race. This one hides the finish gate until you're halfway around the track, to stop players cheating. But you could solve that with careful scene design, or simply not having a looping track, for example. This chip handles the music, and it's a rather fancy way of doing things. It does different things depending on whereabouts in the race you are, but you can just stamp a simple piece of music into the scene if you like, job done. Or have no music at all, of course. This chip here puts up some simple text instructions, and finally, some more audio stuff. A simple mixer. Again, you don't need to use any of this stuff. But in future, as you get more professional about things, you may really want to. So, that wraps up this masterclass. I hope it's taught you something useful. You now know everything you need to start making new scenes. Why not go and try making a new game scene from scratch in Dream Shaping? Find some objects and a character, maybe a piece of music, and publish it. Go on, I dare you.
No. Let me make it really loud. With the fireworks and shit. Let's see. I'm very bad at my own fucking design. Lovely. I can play this all day. Oh, dear. What the? Painting? Let's do... Nice. Try it. How does anyone even realize they can do this? Got it. Eh? I'm gonna die. Did I go the wrong way? Probably did, didn't I? No. Checkpoint? Yeah. Oh, I see where I'm supposed to go. Bam! Yay! I got one ghosty. We're just gonna do some random stuff.
Everyone loves taking photos. Take a picture of that beautiful vista you've made. Or snap that odd creation you just found. Just to make sure your eyes aren't deceiving you.
Yeah. That's nice. Save? Unlisted. I mean, it's not mine, is it? I just want to see if I get any more. Let's see if there's any. Oh, customize my profile page. How do I do that? But that's not mine, is it? I don't want to put something on that's not mine, so I'll just do that. Okay. Never mind. One feedback. Sure. Let's go surfing. Let's go random music rhythm. How do I? Oh, thingy. How do I do feedback? Let's just play. Sure. Try. Oh yeah. Oh, normal. No, normal. Continue. That's pretty cool. I just wanna like how do I feedback here? Send. I can send this to someone? Play this later. I don't want to do that though. It's the migration. Beatboxes. What is this? I don't think I'm not good at this. I'm gonna run back to you. I'm gonna run back to you. What you wanna say? Gonna run back to you. Run back. Trying to make lyrics to the song. I know why. Selfish, sure. Try it. I bet you all. Alright, nice. Remix. Like, what? I mean remix. Sure. What? I don't think I'm gonna be any good, though. I'm gonna remix it and then be done with it. Holy shit. What the fuck? So complicated. Oh my. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's insane. No. I didn't even do anything. Rhythm Restaurant. Oh, it's just the, based off the, thing. Instructions. Spaghetti. Okay. Oh. So these two. Time to mix some spaghetti. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I don't need to do milk anymore, right? Oh. Okay. Pretty cool. Spaghetti? I guess I can dry it. Okay, why not? Nice. Do some more surfing. Dreams Party. It's a multiplayer game. I got no friends who played this with me. Most popular. Hammer Panic. I think this is just music. I mean, not music, fucking art. Look at that. Look at my little imp. How the fuck? Oh, you can actually see. Ah. Oh. Ah. Controls. This is insane. It's a B Frank Cola. Damn. Pretty cool. Don't know what else to say to that. What? I could play Fallout 4 in Dreams? Okay. The fuck? Tutorial. Wonder what tutorial means. Oh. Tutorial. Welcome to the tutorial. Let's quickly go. Fuck. My stupid. This is your health bar, keep an eye on it during combat. Stim packs to survive. Gotcha. How dare you? Oh, who did that? There's a stim pack. Oh my god. It's like an entire thing. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start. Whoa. Oh. Fucking hammer. It uses AP. Ah, thanks. Huh? Okay. Oh boy. Am I supposed to kill it? Die! Woo! I did it. Lovely. Yay! Good checkpoint. I guess so. Work in progress. Okay. Might as well free roam. Rock pit. What the fuck? Can I kill him? Can I kill him? Welcome to Fallout 4, guys.
Oh, hello, Wanderer. What are you doing here all on your lonesome? Unarmed, even.
Just wondering why the weapon broke. I'm wondering around my weapon during a battle, looking for a new one, possibly. Need to find something that I can defend myself with.
Okay then. Actually, I may have some weapons on me. Also, I have this Pip-Boy. Well, I can't really use any of these, so you may have them.
Thank you. Huh? Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting someone for once who isn't hostile.
It is rather unusual finding someone who isn't either trying to rob you or kill you. All that out of the way.
And who gets to clean up all this blood?
I was joking. Hey, I didn't know I could just kill him. Okay. Die, motherfucker. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Mr. Handy. We can talk about this. I'm just doing a kill everyone challenge in dreams. Motherfucker! Yeah! Fuck you, bitch! Ho ho! I mean, it allowed me, so that's what I did. I killed it. The laughs. Okay, what do we have around there anyway? Oh, there's a vault over here. We're gonna have AP 43. It's locked. It's locked. This is insane. Have I said that already? Did I just break my fucking ankles? Brother. I could play Dreams all day. I'll be honest with you. Go in this direction. Should Whoa. Oh, it's work in progress. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Oh, fuck! Go this way. I don't think the game wants me to go that way. Do I have any? No. Oh. How many? I do. Oh, I have 0. Be good then, is it? No answer. Let's see what we got. I think when they say coming soon, they mean never. Because just like the creators of Dreams, they just kind of gave up. Let's enter. Oh. Okay, that's fine. It's really cool though. Oh, okay. Destroy a sentry bomb. Yeah, with this much. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely do that. I can't. Usually these stuff have stuff. I have to think of more really. Oh, chest, nice. Oh, nice, thank you. Keep forgetting. Just gonna use just impact. Those. I wonder if I can level up. Probably not. It's a work in progress. Don't know when this game came out. Maybe it came out recently. But probably not. I think when a game creator of a game tends to quit the game and just decide to just make the next game, people tend to follow. I don't mean this map creator, I just mean the people who made this game, Dreams, you know. Which is unfortunate. I would love to make a map of my own in this game, but you know, no one plays this. So, if I had enough followers, I could bring Dreams back alive. I could be the new owner. Dreams? What the fuck? Ah, that's not bad. Whoa! I forgot that's when you're about to do that. Oh fuck. I wasn't ready, bro. Oh god. That's going to corner. One Nuka-Cola. Heck yeah. Just disappears. Oh, locked. Probably.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Huh? No, I'm sorry. Ah! Okay. Gotta go. I got to go. Give me that, please. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, what other quests do I have today? Ah. Okay. I don't see any more stuff around there though. Let's check. Need to find some more food. I'm just legit playing Fallout 4 at this point. Anything in here? Nope. Nice. Nice. Awesome. Oh. Okay. Well, I've already run out of everything, so that's great. That's my own fault for just going into a fight like that. I haven't actually completed Fallout 4. Maybe I should do that sometime. One sec, sorry. Oh, there we go. Go back. Do some more. Oh, hi, friend. You're back. I never killed you. Don't know what you're about. Huh? Oh, complete. RNAT. Follow this mafia over here. Could you help me, bro? No. He has no more lines. Shit. I wonder how long this took them to make this. The cave. The loading is great. Probably better than the actual Fallout. Yeah, put my torch on. I've got some stim pack. I unlock this. Can't open it from this end. Is there gonna be a Demogorgon? Deathclaw? Or is it gonna be a bear? Or a mid? Deathclaw! Oh shit! Oh, he locked me in! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh, I'm close! Back! Oh boy! I hit this. Oh boy. I wish I had a grenade, but I don't. Okay. We're below the W. We're below the A. This is how I count their health, by the way. D, H. Keep going around. Keep running. God damn, he's right behind me. Behind the E. No, don't hit me. Woo. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Okay. Probably like 50 health left. Come on. Oh boy. What the? Damn, I didn't know you could jump like that. Bear. Got any meat on you? No. Alright. That's fine. What's in here? Ooh, password card. Lovely. Terminal. Open. Nice. Lovely. Ooh, is this treasure? Treasure. Stuff. Grenade. Whoa. Oh, Richard, what are you doing? What are you talking about this? Chill. I did. Calm down. The other door is already some more damage. Maybe I can burst this door open with my super sledge. Yeah, maybe. Take. And see. Oh, can I please take it? I want to take it. Thank you. Just like the actual game. It hates you. Okay. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. Empty. That's so sad. Kill the ghouls optional. I'm gonna fucking kill these guys. Hey, come on. Bitch. Oh boy. They run like hell. Oh boy. I'm stuck. No! Lovely. I did the optional. Now we just follow the path. grenade. Make sure my health is up. Alright, tells me. Oh boy. Got it. Nice. No. Oh, nice. Lovely. Yay! We did it. Just one more quest now. And here we are. Sorry. Okay, and now this one. Deep underground. Sorry. What we got up here? Okay. Just following this again. Yeah, deep underground. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Am I gonna find Pennywise down there? Destroy eggs. Going the left. Ooh. Nice. This is why going left is always correct. Maybe I was supposed to do that one, this one first. I don't know. Probably. Oh. I have to kill 11? Thank God I put this one last. Oh boy. Lovely jubbly. Okay. 5 left. Oh, nice. Got it. Awesome. That was a really fun game. Oh, this was a very fun game. Completely inspired by Fallout. Really good. I wonder how they did it. Nice. So, I've been that map yet. Very good game. Just making sure. Coming soon. Time to kill this bitch again. Why, bitch? Come on. Come on. Ah. I killed it. Let's see if my theory is correct. If I go out here. This is gigantic. Yeah. Really nice though. My preferences. Rewind time. Oh yeah. Full credits. Drink water. Oh, I guess you can use some of these stuff with That's cool. Hoverpad driving test. Lighting test. Very nice. So I wonder when this was made. Am I able to look at it? Let's see. Did they also make Black Ops Zombies? Or is that just Killfaction? Most of these are like creation stuff. Like Springtrap. Siren Head. Resident Evil. So I don't think it tells you, which is annoying. Like I would like to know when this was made, but I guess I can't. That was really cool though. Main menu. Search. PT? Welcome home game? Blade Runner. No perspective. Army Cart. Just Pogo. Beach Runner. Bowling with guns. Ah. Whoa. Oh, that's cool. It just has. How many worlds does it have? Nintendo's not gonna like this at all. Nintendo's gonna go, "What are you doing, bro? Huh? What are you doing?" Oh fuck. I got them. Oh, I died. That's great. I'm not sure if it's allowed, but who cares? Who cares? It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. What? Ooh, what the? Ow. Oh no. Can I go out? Are they just coming after me now? Oh god. That was fun. Oh, no, no. Waffle train? What? Well, there they go. Oh no! Duck mission. Now I just have a duck. Yeah, fine. Oh, come on. What? What? Slow down, slow down, slow down. What? Let's go! And then wing the lady. Oh, what the fuck? How? Alright, that's fine. Nice. Oh fuck's sake, I keep doing that. 16 wheels. Oh. Oh. Whoops. I died. That's great. That's it. Pay license test? Oh my gosh. I've got no friends. Let's do random. Oh. There she be. I don't know what that did. The players were following the most on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. I'll probably check them up. on this game you can create anything. It's just unfortunate that this game didn't get the PS5 approval. I am playing this on a PS5, but it's made for PS4, which is unfortunate. Hello. You know what? Let's see if that's true. Because I don't think it will be. Oh. That's cool. They haven't been live for 5 months though, so now bit sad. Wow. Cool. Oh, what's that? Oh. Peony Dream. It'd be cool if I can actually. Oh. Stop. Very cute. Very cute game. Ah. This is so cool. Alright, okay, will do. I guess I have to. Oh, very nice. Let's do one over here. Oh. Oh my god. Don't see anything, and boom. Oh my god, this is real trippy. Lovely.
He was high on life, high on passion, high on a dream. He was determined to get higher, no matter the consequences. Humpty was the nicest fellow, with a heart of raging gold and the brain of an undeveloped chicken fetus. Ignorance befell him on top of that bloody wall.
This isn't your grandmother's nest.
Oh my god!
But his soul shall never break. Humpty's sacrifice was a means of transcendence for his beloved tree. The passion of Humpty is the passion of us all. Humpty is life. Humpty is love. Humpty is love.
All right, and that was cool. All right. I wonder if there's Is it completion? What? Oh my god! Oh. Yay, I got a jiggy. That could be a rock. If this isn't an entire game, then I'm pro. Okay, I'll play that next time. I think I might be just Super Mario. Isn't I don't. Nintendo don't like this. We don't tell Nintendo, okay? We don't tell them. Just keep your mouth shut. I can play Mario and Luigi. Are these also full levels? Yeah. Okay. What the fuck? That's Mario! Okay, I'm gonna play this one. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. PT, you know? Sonic. Got Sonic as well. Witness. It's a demo. Newest. When was this made? Who knows? Mystery Maniac. Okay. Last updated. Paw demo. Slash. I mean, you could just play any game, really. There's a rescue. You don't even need to buy this game. You could just play the rescue mission. Close enough. Okay. I know I keep thingy. Full game. I mean, if you ever wanted to play it. Small Super Mario's, Crash Bandicoot. That's Crash Bandicoot. Cuphead 3D. Five Nights at Freddy's. Super Mario Endless Odyssey. Don't even need to play fucking Nintendo anymore. Whoa, that was cool. Invincible. Wonderstar, Batmobile. This is insane. Open world. Ow! Oh yeah, I'm Spider-Man! Oh yeah! Woohoo!
When life leaves you high and dry, I'll be at your door to...
Shut up. Oh god, this is... Oh, I don't like that. Pretty cool. Golden Fire 2. Purge. Backrooms again. Let's see. Do Lego. No. Trending. Most ones up. A man has fallen and then Breaking Back the video game. Wow, best game. Ow. Why? Why you kill me? Oh, it's Lego Neighbor. I don't think. Oh. Okay. I'm not even gonna. Okay. Oh. Wow. Eraser hat? I guess a Lego game would be more harder than a Mario game to make on Dreams. That's what I'm guessing anyway. Let's see what this is all about, actually. It's just emojis. You don't have to be that epic about it. Sure, start. No. These two. No. These two. No. These two. No. It's this one and that one. This one and that one? No. It's this one. Wow. Oh, sick. $6. Let's play again. Do medium this time. Don't know what medium's gonna do, but... Is it just bigger? It's bigger. God, fuck. Okay, that's great. That's awesome, actually. Go over there. Paperclip. Dollar sign. Butterfly. It's up here somewhere. This? That? Ooh. There we go. Sure. Chocolate. Butterfly again. Oh, camel. Go down here. Oh, never mind, I found it. Sunflower. Paperclip. Oh, never mind. It's here and here. Paperclip. Don't know what that one is. It was... yeah? No. Okay. This is... it's like... some name tag thing, weld thing, 100 plus. It should be here. 100 there. Scooter. Tractor. Credit card? I think once I've done this I'll end the stream. But next time play some Banjo-Kazooie. Fucking Mario, I guess. Price tag? Running. Butterfly. Rockstar. A scooter. And running. Nice. Customization. Oh. Do try. That's one mine done. That's in here. That was here. Maybe here. Diamond was here. Scarf. Don't know. Nice. Stop sign was perish. Yeah. Read this. Oh, shit. Damn it. It was this. There you go. That's double-hearted. Oh, that's 100. That's crayon. Yeah? No. Scarf. Baby was next to you. Punching bag. Fuck. Okay. This one? No. That's not. X. You and you. No, even seen that emoji. There we go. You and you. And you and you. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. We of course will play more Dreams tomorrow. But until then, hope you enjoyed that. If anybody is watching this on YouTube, let me know if there's any maps you think I would enjoy. If anyone's watching this, there's probably a lot on here that I'm probably gonna enjoy a lot, but yeah. Hope you enjoy. I wanna... Why is this even full? Collect all the bubbles? Huh?
This composition is so wonderful. It defies description. I love the evocative nature of this one.
Bunny. On what's birthday? Ah, that's cool. You do it. Keep going. Amazing. Use every tool. Huh. Jesus. Lost and found. Alright. It's 11 o'clock, so good night.